Okay, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, y'all. Free Karmelo Anthony. Free him, y'all. Because this don't make no sense whatsoever, y'all. Whatsoever. I'm sick of this shitika. For real, for real. And I'm trying my best, y'all. I'm trying my best to stay calm about this situation. But this some bullshitika. Word is he's in isolation, y'all. Yes. And we're about to talk about it. Word is the street association stalking went wrong. And they going to punish him for their plan going wrong. Y'all, let's get it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all, free Karmelo Anthony and quit playing with us. For real, for real. Y'all, I'm sick of this shitika. For real. Every day that he stays in that prison is bad for him. It's bad for him. You're talking about somebody that is on, pharmacy stuff for a disability, y'all. And this even makes you wonder, where's all the people? It's millions of people in the world that suffers from epilepsy. Where are the people? I'm just saying, y'all, where are the epileptic, where are they? Spokespersons for epilepsy. Where are they? You know what? If he had been white, they would have been all coming forth telling like, oh, epilepsy this, and this is how you can respond to this, and this type of situation, and this and that. Everybody quiet as a mouse right now. And that's what is disturbing to me right now, y'all. That's what is peeing me off the most. He's in isolation right now. And word on the street is, if you are someone that is athletic, which he was, and they're saying that if you are out here and you are dibbling and dabbling in sports and stuff like that, and you are epilepsy, this helps you. If you are athletic and, you exercise a lot and this and that, and this helps you if you are epileptic. But word on the street is, if you are being isolated, because they are saying that, oh, the public, we don't want no public situation going on in the prison and this and that and this. I keep telling y'all, people in the prison is saying they got his back. So why is he being isolated? And the people that don't have his back is the ones that is of authority. These are the ones that don't have his back. So him being in isolation, to be honest with y'all, is not good. It's not good. It's good in one way and it's not good in another way. Okay? I hope he's in there exercising and staying focused. But I know God got him. It's a purpose for him having to go through this. It's a purpose for it. It was a purpose to expose people like the McCaffs, the DA, the judge, that they'll stop at nothing to get what they want, y'all. They'll stop at nothing. And right now there is a whole confusion as if, why it happened in Collin County and Denton and this and that. That's a whole thing that's going on right now too. People are talking about that. People are saying that this situation happened in Denton, but Collin County picked it up. And people are saying that, it happened in Collin County. So that's another thing that is, a question mark about. Because people are saying, well, why didn't it happen in Denton if it happened in Denton? And then other people are saying it happened in Collin County. It's so much uproar going on about this situation, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all this. The fact that the father came out, the father of the person who was taken out, who was sacred to the feist. Okay, y'all? The father came out and he boasted. He boasted on everything. I mean, he went in. And it lets you know that it's a reason why the judge put a gag order on a drunk. Word on the street. He's a drunk. Y'all take what you want from the videos that I put out here. You know, people want to question the people that come on here and say something and this and that and that and this. The guy that came out and said that, you know, this happened and they didn't get, you know, this authorized to take the court to, you know, Collins and this and that. People came to my comment section and they nitpicked certain people. Not my day 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, but certain people nitpicked about the person that I put up. Okay, y'all? They nitpicked about that person. Oh, he don't even know. If you can Google it right now, this happened in Collins. Da, da, da. You're missing the point. What about the part that he said about Austin Metcalf's father is a drunk? Austin Metcalf's father is, and his wife is not even together anymore. They're not together. And this goes to show you that I keep telling y'all that you got this family that come in their neighborhood, got a little money, work hard, got money. Kids ain't out here acting a fool and this and that and that and this. Got a wife at home taking care of the kids. The oldest son, which is Karmelo, held down 2 jobs. Went to school, held down good grades. They couldn't find anything on him, y'all. Not anything that they could find on him. And yet and still, he's in prison for 35 years. He has a disability, y'all, where he couldn't get into Paul sessions with people. They turned the whole thing around. They didn't show people the tape that really would have showed that he was innocent. They showed a tape that was blurry and they made up something, and this is what they showed the jurors. And the jurors wasn't sent off by themselves. The parents was sent off too, because word on the street is Karmelo Anthony's parents didn't see the original tape of them attacking their son. They were shown something else, y'all. They were told something else, y'all. Lord have mercy. I can't believe this. And the more the information comes out, the more that Texas, the DA, the judge, people is digging into everything that they could possibly dig into. And everything is coming out about the Metcalfs and all of this stuff, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They looking bad out here. And there's so many whites that only heard one side of the story. They didn't hear the part that he was set up. They didn't hear the part where they showed certain people the original tape because they came with investigators. Oh yeah, they came with investigators, y'all. Let's listen to this. And shout out to No Captivity with Freezy. Okay, I want to send a shout out to him because he been having a lot of interviews over there, and go check out all his videos because these are people coming on there that saw the video. Let's go, y'all.
You come and investigate it. All right. So the family's private investigator and myself went out to Frisco Independent School District. I let them know that I was coming with the investigator. They did all, the ID verification checks. They run you through the system or whatever. And they proceeded to walk us back to see the video. The first laptop that we attempted to watch the video on didn't work. So we went to the attorney's office to watch the video. We were able to fast forward, rewind, zoom in, zoom out. And I was able to ascertain at that time that there was definitely an altercation and Karmelo was attacked.
Y'all hear that? There was an altercation and he was attacked, y'all. 6 people were involved. 6 people were involved. The person that invited him into the tent, okay, he was number none. They needed him more than anybody. It's just like Mo 3 situation with him getting propelled on that expressway. They gotta have somebody close to you to set you up. Word on the street, Mo 3's kryptonite was his manager, Rainwater, y'all. He set him up. He made sure he was on that expressway the day that he was taken out on that expressway. He made sure he was going to be there at a particular time and all of that stuff. Okay? They make sure of that. You always have to have somebody. It's like the Trojan horse. This is how you win a WA to the R. You have somebody on the inside that works with the people on the outside. And word on the street is the person that worked with somebody on the outside was Eddie, y'all. His name Eddie. He the one that invited them to the tent for all of this stuff to take place. 6 individuals worked together, y'all. 6, y'all, to come at Karmelo. In the streets, we call it gang stalking. This is what they call it. And just because you ain't in the hood, he wasn't in the hood getting gang stalked, doesn't mean he's not getting gang stalked in the suburbs. Jealousy is an illness, y'all. It is an evilness, y'all. And no matter what you do to be around certain people, if they're jealous of you, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. And everybody experiences this. Y'all. This was gang stalking to the 25th power, y'all. 6 guys got together and set Karmelo Anthony up. But you set up somebody he has a disability, which makes y'all look really, really bad, y'all. It really does. The daddy just came out. And he called him watermelon felon, y'all. They're letting their true colors out now on how they really feel about us. And when I say us, I mean all of us of color. He let his feelings out. This is going to be used against him in the appeal. But the thing of it is we don't want him to wait months and months and months to get an appeal. We want him out right now because we already see that this was fixed. We already see that these people, they don't like people of color. They already had their nicknames ready. They already had their memes ready of him in a dress and him getting, attacked in jail. And now they want to put him in isolation. So the only people that has access to him is people of authority. A guard or something like that. People that's under the warden that tell him, go check on him and this and that and this. Y'all, heads gonna turn in this situation. A lot of heads is about to be flip-flopped. Okay, y'all? They ain't got away with so much stuff. They think they're gonna continue to get away with stuff. This is taking over the internet right now. Don't nobody care about, the boxers and the rappers that's beefing and their husbands and this and that. I don't care about that anymore. I'll throw it up in between if I feel like it. But I think this is so very important to talk about. This guy said watermelon felon. And you know who posted this picture up? Charleston White. Charleston White was the first person to say he was going to give somebody $75,000 toward an appeal. And then he started talking with the father, and they got into it, and now Charleston Wright is saying he's not giving a dime. But it's not about the father. It's about the son. If the father, and I keep telling y'all this, if the mother or the father or whatever, call themselves sacred to the fighting, because we know that goes on in this little Freemason world. Because word on the street is Austin had on the 33. 33, y'all. He had that jersey on, right? That was his number. Jersey, whatever you want to call it. 33, y'all. This is what Austin had on. I'm trying to stop myself from burping. I did like that. I'm trying to stop myself from burping. Okay, y'all. Because I don't want people to, oh, she is doing some street pharmacy stuff. No, it's nothing like that. Okay? I don't even like getting stuck. So, no, I'm not into that. Just in case. Y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is what he really felt. This is what they felt about people of color. If the daddy felt this way about a person of color, and he went above and beyond Karmelo. He started talking about, y'all just was able to vote in 1960. Y'all weren't even able to vote. We give y'all money, we do this, You came over here on the boat. You think for 1 minute his sons didn't get passed down this hatred? They did. And he is the reason that his son is laid up right now. Okay? Not only was didn't like people of color, and he embedded that in his children, his twins. He embedded that hatred in them. He didn't came at Karmelo Anthony's parents. He didn't came at their whole race, y'all. It's a reason why this stuff went so fast, and they put a gag order, because they know. If these white people hang out together, I'm just going to put it out here like it is. You think they didn't know that Austin Metcalf's father was a drunk? And that he was going to blow the whole thing up? That's why we had to put a gag order on it. Because he was going to give us away that we don't like these people. That's why the judge did what he did, y'all. This was their profession, y'all. They were into sports. They were into bullshittica. They were into judo. So they would take on anybody. They're out here bragging about their hands. Not just for one person or a thing or a male. It's for females too. They even intimidated the cheerleaders. They didn't even want to cheer for them. Y'all, we are uprooting some serious shitica right now. The cheerleaders are coming forth saying that these mother effers had them not even wanting to cheer for their own team, school team. Word on the street is these two right here, one of them, because I'm hearing rumors, so I'm going to say allegedly, but one of these two right here, y'all, one of them is being accused of taking cootie cat, y'all. Yes. One of these two guys right here that Jeff Metcalf raised could possibly be on the registration list. Mingle tingle offender. Now, I don't know. I mean, the person that they did allegedly take this from was an adult. Was not an adult, y'all. Nothing on Karmelo though, but so much stuff on them. They were kicked off. They wasn't even supposed to be there. They wasn't supposed to be at the track meet, but at the last minute, the coach allowed them to come. They allowed them to come at the last minute, but they were kicked off because of their actions, y'all. Their actions. So it wasn't about color. It wasn't about color at all, y'all, because they were out here just wilding. It was people of their own race that were saying that they were sick and tired of these mother huppards. Okay, y'all? People of their own race was saying that they were menaces to society in the suburbs. In the suburbs. Y'all, some people about to get in trouble. This judge, oh Lord, this judge, he don't even understand the severity. He called himself gonna do an interview after they did this fast, planned out, just trial that they had all. They thought that they had it all hooked up, everything. But everything's coming out now, and they're looking really bad, y'all. They're looking bad. Don't be surprised that any day now that I'm just saying Karmelo Anthony be brought up out of that prison. You're talking about a sick kid, y'all. And the news reports, they on some bullshit because when they talking about the reports, when this happened, both of them were 17. But the news report is saying that, oh, Karmelo was 19. They're trying to make it look like he was 19. And the person who got, the villain that got stuck with no Vaseline, the real victim. Not the real victim, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. What they want to say is the real victim. That's really the villain. They so mad that their plan went wrong. And a lot of people are saying this was a ritual, y'all. This was a ritual. Rain. Here go the rain. I keep telling y'all, when there's a storm or brewing, that storm is going to show itself. They even try to say it wasn't even raining. He went under the tent and it wasn't even raining. They said it was a storm, y'all. And remember when I told y'all, rain represents who, y'all? According to celebrities that's into, demonic stuff, Rain Man represents Satan. It was raining, wasn't it, y'all? He went under the tent because he was invited under that tent. The setup was set up from the start. Two people branch off. One on the lookout. One keeping the coach distracted. The other four go confront the watermelon felon. That they call it, y'all. We don't call it that. But this is what they call him. And the more that they put out stuff like this, the more that they talk about stuff like this, it shows what this was all about in the first place. All in the first place. Charleston Wright posted this up, y'all. The watermelon felon. He posted this up. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's turning on Karmelo and this and that and that and this. I don't know. I'm going to just say it like this. I think he's putting out a message that this is what they think about us. They're saying that, Charleston White turned on a daddy. I saw a video of Charleston White talking about the daddy is so soft and it is and that and that and it is. And I think he got a point. I'm going to be completely honest. Because real black parents that care about their child, they wouldn't have got sent off that type of way. But when you got somebody that is making a lot of money, got his family in the suburbs and this and that, you got to wonder, do he even have that mentality to know when he's being set up? I don't think he knew. He's worried about his family losing everything right now. Because word on the street, they're broke. And the daddy, he seemed like a big nerd, to be honest with y'all. That listen to white folks tell him that do this and do that and everything gonna be okay. They never showed them a video showing them what really happened to their son. That's another thing that's coming out. They never showed them the video at all what happened to him. So they didn't know that he was attacked. Y'all, they didn't know. They didn't know. They came out and did an interview, and everybody been waiting for them to talk. And they said that their son said 2 people. The video shows 4, but he's saying 2 people. What the heck is going on, y'all? Is there some brainwashing going on? Is some serious stuff going on? But we definitely know there's some Latin going on. We definitely know that Austin is in his grave right now because street association stalking. That's what we definitely know right now. We definitely know that Jeff Metcalf is more worried about going viral. We definitely know that he done hooked up with some underground group that hates people of color. He done hooked up with a group like that as well. Since, the trial said that he was guilty. That, Karmelo was guilty. People are thinking that he just hooked up with this race to the is group. But I think it's just a member. That's their crew's kids somewhere or something. They think that they're doing something big by this stuff is all over the news and this and that, and everybody's talking about it, and they feel like, oh, we're taking them away from other things. But this is very important right now, y'all. And this is so important that it makes you wonder, y'all, where is everybody? We got a guy that's raced to the is to the 25th power, just came out and talked about slavery, all kind of stuff he just came out and talked about, y'all. He think that he missed a big bad wolf. Don't know that he put his foot in his mouth, and now we see where they got it from. Okay? Now we see why him and his wife is separated. Now we're seeing where the problem's coming from. See, when I posted up the white guy video, I know he threw in a little plug for to vote for somebody. Even the other older guy, white guy video that I put up, and he called himself, representing, the good side. Okay, y'all? He even put in a little snippet of vote for this person right here. Y'all think I didn't see the skull and bones on his jacket? I saw it. I just wanted to see what people were going to say. Now, I did throw a block party for the people that was coming in here with race to the cis comments. But I threw a block party on that mess. But the other people that actually saw the message and actually was seeing what was being said and why people was coming out and plugging who they want people to vote for. Now, yeah, people going to say, this is another reason why this is happening, because you got DAs, you got judges that's in places that shouldn't be in there, and it's because y'all didn't vote for the right person. But when push comes to shove, who's the right person, y'all? Who's the right person? Because if both sides actually still work together with each other in the first place, where are we getting at, y'all? For real. Okay? Where is everybody is what is my concern right now. Where is everybody? All of these people got together and decided, the judge, allegedly, all of these, the DA, all of these people are friends. The Metcalfs, they know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. They're all friends. They got together And they decided that we gonna make an example of this one right here. He don't touch our people. Never mind your people, and his goon came at this kid that has a disability. Y'all look bad. Y'all are looking real bad. And a lot of people that's around y'all, they're scared to make moves that y'all want them to make moves on, because everybody's watching everything now. Every employee that clock in, that come to wherever that this kid is at, we got eyes on you. We're paying attention. They're keeping notes of everything that's going on. So y'all better be checking on him. Y'all better make sure that he's good. Because I promise y'all ain't gonna be good. Y'all ain't gonna be good either way right now. Because the longer that he stays in there and he has this disability, and y'all done did all of this underhand things that y'all have done to win this case alone, everything is coming out now. It ain't about y'all getting popular and making money off of this and this and that and that and this. It's about showing y'all for what y'all really are. And everything is coming out right now. Everything is coming out right now that the fix was in. I put this video out. Is the fix in? It was in, y'all. It was in. And this judge called himself finna retire, thinking that he gonna retire with, no problems. You possibly is about to retire without your benefits and everything. You're probably about to get everything that you've done ever since you've been in that seat overturned because of what y'all just did to him. And y'all don't even see it yet. That's the stupid part about this whole situation. Y'all still think y'all won. Oh, we got him. You got him. But what is the world saying about everything that you all have done in the last couple of years, the years since you've been in that seat? Every person that you have done wrong, that you have sent to prison for no reason, this is the face of it right now. And now they're digging in y'all backgrounds and your friends' backgrounds that can't keep their hands off the employees. All of that. Everything that y'all have done is being undone. Just that fast. See, y'all got it in for us. But everything that y'all do, it backfires on you. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it, y'all. This was street association stalking, y'all, at its finest. And where is everybody? Ask yourself this question. Where is everybody? They're talking about the family is broke. They shouldn't even be saying nothing about the family is broke when we got celebrities out here. Where's everybody? Where's everybody? Why ain't people coming forth saying something about a child 17 years old with epilepsy being targeted by street association? Okay? And when things didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn, and they little bully, little goon, little judo goon, y'all, got broke off. You want to set an example that you don't touch one of ours. But the thing of it is, he wasn't trying to touch y'all. He was trying to get y'all off of him. That's what he was trying to do, according to everybody that's coming forth that saw the tape. He was attacked by 4 people, y'all. 4 people. And what I don't understand is he got a bond. Karmelo got a bond. He was out, right? Before the court started. He was with his family. Why does his family come out here and tell a story that does not add up to the tape that everybody saw? Even if they didn't see the tape, they were around their son. Why didn't their son tell them 4 people jumped him? Why is this story so all over the place? Ask yourself that question. Because nothing is making sense right now. Nothing. I don't care about the parents. I don't care about the school. I don't care about the police, the judge, the DA. I care about him. That's who I care about. And I'm worried right now because it seems like the parents, it's something wrong. It's something wrong. Something wrong. And we said this in the beginning. Is this a sacrifice in another way? Because we know that some parents sacrifice their children. We know that. We've been seeing in the industry. Why did the parents come out here and say that their son, did they even talk to their son? And if their son said this, why did he say this? What the hell is going on, y'all? What is really going on with this situation? Because something is not making any sense. Where are all the celebrities, y'all? Okay? Forget bending the knee. Boycott these sports. Boycott these concerts. Everything should be boycotted if you are not standing for this kid right now that was railroaded, y'all. He was one step into college, and now he's serving a 35-year prison for a situation he did not start, y'all. He has a disability, so he ain't out here picking fights. He didn't get in trouble for bringing a weapon to school, so it wasn't even a weapon. They said it was a tool with little screwdrivers and stuff. I got one. Got a little hammer on it. It's tiny though. You can fit it in the palm of your hand. Got a little hammer on it. It has a screwdriver. Things like that. A lot of people have this little tool. They made it seem like he brought a weapon to the school when he had a tool on him, y'all. Where are the celebrities? Michael Jordan. All of these people that got something to say for this and that and that and this. Why ain't y'all talking? Is it because y'all live in these white neighborhoods and y'all don't want no problems with these white people? Y'all don't want to lose no fans? You're already rich. You can't come forth and say nothing? You mean to tell me nobody has nothing to say? 50 Cent, where you at? Huh? We don't expect Beyonce and Jay-Z them to say nothing because I guess it's open season on disability kids now. That's what it seems like. Jay-Z just came at a person with disability. Now we got a school of bullies that came towards somebody, attacked a person with disability. Where's Oprah, y'all? She's supposed to be the queen of talk shows, right? Why ain't you open the panel on what just happened? Why ain't Oprah saying, oh, this court went so fast. Oh, people are coming forth saying that they saw a different tape. Why ain't you saying Shitika, Oprah? Where's Gail now? Or y'all too busy setting up R. Kelly for Jay-Z and P. Diddy now? That's the only thing that matters to y'all. Tyler Perry, where you at? Y'all got all this money. You can run around here when people was laid off and the airplanes and this and that and that, this wasn't moving. And you can go and donate money, but you can't donate to this cause. And they clearly set up this child. See, y'all got to start boycotting these celebrities. Y'all got to stop supporting them. Y'all got to start getting into their DMs and saying, what the heck is going on? You got the money. We've been supporting y'all, going to watching y'all movies, going to your concerts, all of that. Why ain't you saying something? Why ain't you donating money to this family? And y'all, you can't even donate money through GoFundMe's because the GoFundMe is taking the money from the family and giving it to the crickets. So now you have to give the money straight to a lawyer that you pick, or you have to give it straight to the family. You can't go through the GoFundMe because they are on some bull crap too with the family. And then at the same time that the GoFundMe didn't want to release the money to the family, they released it straight to the lawyers. The rumor is going around that, oh, they bought a house, they bought cars. These people had nice cars and a nice house before this even started. But people lied, and even people of color ran around here to push this issue. Where are you, Tyler Perry? I don't even expect Rihanna to say something because they just hit up her house, and she's scared than a mother right now. So I don't even expect her to say anything. But what about everybody else, y'all? What about everybody else? Y'all running around here buying tickets to these games? Why ain't they taking a stand? These athletes, why y'all ain't taking a stand on what just happened to this kid? Or it just doesn't even matter unless it's somebody in y'all family. There's no way that Karmelo Anthony should be reaching out to a public defender or putting up a post talking about he's asking for public defender to help him in an appeal. When we got these many celebrities out here with this much of money. Nicki Minaj, you hanging out with the president. Why you ain't talking now? I don't hear none of y'all saying anything. Open your mouth. Barack Obama, where y'all at now? Where y'all at? And word on the street, this is becoming political. And I believe that. They're saying right now that there's a possibility. Oh yeah, there goes Steve Harvey, Neil, Martin Lawrence, all of these, Eddie Murphy. Where's y'all at? Where are y'all at? D.L. Hewley came out and said something. Where's everybody else at, y'all? Nobody's saying a thing. Are y'all scared? There are white celebrities right now that feel the same way we feel. Why y'all ain't saying nothing? Taylor Swift, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Seriously, where you at? Where y'all at? Don't nobody care about, the boxers that's running around here with somebody else's husband. All of y'all should be saying something about this situation. This could very well be your child. And then you're going to want the world to say something when it's one of y'all's? Oh, you want all your fans to come to your rescue, but you ain't coming to the fans' rescue when they are so H to the ELL bent on getting justice for Karmelo. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Not nobody. Where y'all at? 50 Cent? Where y'all at? Why should the parents be worried about paying another lawyer for appeal when y'all see that this child was railroaded? Where y'all at? The games, they talking about the games, and the Knicks and the this and the that. People should be taking a stand not to even play in this game until they do something about releasing this child with epilepsy from jail right now, who's in isolation, that could pass away in there right now. And they can say, oh, he had a seizure, that's why he passed away. We got white people coming forth. This one right here been going hard. Word on the street is he's getting threats right now. Demise threats from his own people for trying to help with this situation. He's the one that's bringing all the news to us. So shout out to him. Secret Service. This is the guy that's been coming forth. But we as a people, we side-eyeing everybody. Now, this is the only one that then came forward that I haven't heard him try to pull a plug, vote for this person. But everybody else, like this guy right here, he came forward, I'm going to make a phone call. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then he plugs, vote for this person. Okay? Then we got this guy that came out. He's talking about, oh, if he had been white, this wouldn't have been the same outcome. Vote for this person. Makes it look like you're just trying to plug somebody in because there's an election coming up. Is this how it's going to be, y'all? Huh? Either the Republicans is going to give in and let this child out, or the Democrats is going to let him out or fight for him, and then this is where everybody going to take their vote to. Is this what it's all about? Every day that he spends a day in this prison could cost him his life, y'all. Every day that he's in there. Let him out. Due to the fact of all of these inconsistencies, people changing what they said on when they went to trial, all of this stuff. No black jurors just going through this fast, the weekend trial, all of this stuff, then sentencing right away, then off to the prison, and the way everything has been moving, $600,000 was collected. If a white family collects $600,000, they give it to that family pays the lawyer. They collected $600,000 off this web page, and they turned around and gave it to the lawyer that didn't do his job. But everything was stacked against him in the first place. So if he tried to do his job, he wasn't going to get him nowhere, because everything was rigged. They turned the cameras around from the people that came to the court to support Karmelo. They turned the cameras around that only the jurors could see. And they showed the jurors a different tape, and they showed the parents a different tape than they showed the people that was out there supporting him. This was rigged from the start. Y'all, stay tuned, because it ain't over, y'all. It's not over. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, and continue. Prayers up for Karmelo Anthony, y'all. Peace.